Hello there and welcome to Schofield Studios. I'm Matthew Schofield, and like half of America, I have seen The Office on loop for 1,000 times. The Office, it's timeless, it's hilarious, and some seasons are better than others. Some of them are really good, and some of them are really bad. So today I'm gonna rank all 9 The Office seasons from worst to best. Tell me in the comments how you rank the seasons, and sit back, relax, and let's begin. Number 9 is season 8. Now the first 2 episodes I thought, yeah, that was good enough. The list was entertaining. The episode where Andy gets a tattoo on his butt, good enough. It was actually kind of funny. But other than that, you have uncomfortable scenes, uncomfortable jokes, and even uncomfortable characters. The whole thing is really hard to watch. They make the characters so out of touch and wacky, as Dwight is way over the top. Jim and Pam are written to be much different than, in the earlier seasons. And Andy keeps singing and acting weird. Robert California, even though being funny at times in the first half of the season, in the second half, he's written to be a pervert. Not something you see in a comedy show. It's like the people who wrote this season hasn't even seen The Office, so they're writing uncomfortable jokes, they're making unlikable characters, and they're making the worst show of the season. No, worst season of the show. Number 8 is season 9. Now this isn't much better than season 8, and it has its own problems. Andy, who was just hard to watch in the season 8, now is a jerk and is totally unlikable. It's like they were trying to make him like Michael, but forgetting what makes Michael Scott so funny. Michael was still charismatic, he just didn't know what he was doing. He was immature. Andy is just a straight out jerk. There was no reason he was doing it, only because Nellie took his job. But either way, he's still a jerk to everyone else. It also has Pam and Jim having marriage problems. The characters who joined the season in the show, which is the last season, are bland and forgettable. The episodes are really hard to watch, and the season forgets what makes The Office so special. Now, the reason I have it higher than season 8 is that there's 2 good episodes. Promos I thought was entertaining, there was some funny jokes, and the finale was actually really funny and one of the best Office episodes. It found a great way to end the series, bookend the entire show. So I like those 2 episodes, but overall, this season's really bad. Number 7 is season 6. Now there's a huge jump in quality from season 9 to season 6. Season 6 was good. It was a decent season, and it's much better than season 8 and 9. But then again, it doesn't have that many great classic episodes. It didn't make me laugh as much as the other seasons. Niagara and The Delivery are pretty funny and memorable episodes. But if you think about the best episodes of The Office or the best parts of The Office, season 6 doesn't have that many contenders. It's decent, but it's not great. Number 6 is season 7. Now this season is full of decent, amusing episodes. Most of them are not that funny. Actually, some of them are in the same level as season 6, although this season has classic hilarious episodes, really funny episodes. Threat Level Midnight, Classy Christmas, Search Committee, they are all funny and memorable, but the best episode is probably Goodbye Michael. It made me laugh, it made me cry, and it was a great send off for Michael Scott, and they did it in a satisfying way. So I had to put it higher than season 6, but the rest of the episodes, they're just in the same level. They're decent. They are amusing, they're funny at times, but they're not hilarious. Number 5 is season 5. Now, season 6 and season 7 I thought were kind of in the same level, although season 7 had a few great episodes, so it was a little higher. This is like season 7, but it has even more great episodes. The Duel, Weight Loss, Frame Toby, and Company Picnic are the funniest episodes of the season. They're hilarious, and I like putting them on all the time. While at the season 6 and season 7, they weren't that rewatchable. This one is very rewatchable. But the absolute best episode this season, and probably the best of The Office, is Stress Relief. I also really like seeing Idris Elba in the season. He was funny and the character was great, and it was fun to see him appear. I didn't like the Michael Scott Paper Company plotline. I thought it was kind of mean-spirited, as Michael is competing with his old co-workers and it starts getting dirty, so I have to, it puts a bad taste in my mouth. So I had to push it back. Number 4 is season 1. Now this episode, even though only being 6 episodes long and having a really different tone than the other seasons, it's still really funny. Diversity Day and basketball were probably the highlights. I like rewatching them, and the rest of the season had some hilarious jokes. Overall, I thought I did a good job introducing the characters, and has many hilarious laugh out loud episodes. Number 3 is season 4. Now this is one of the 3 funniest seasons of The Office, and some people would call this the best. Now we get some of the funniest plot lines. Michael and Jan's hilariously bad relationship, Jim and Pam getting together, tension between Andy and Dwight as Andy is trying to be with Angela, Ryan getting a promotion to corporate and kind of being a jerk, Michael hitting Meredith with his car, and a bunch of other great plot lines, and carries with it some of the funniest episodes. Fun Run, Dunder Mifflin Infinity, Branch Wars, Dinner Party, and Goodbye Toby. They're all hilarious classics. Now there's a problem. You see, they were supposed to have 30 episodes for the season, and they ended up having under 20, so it kind of felt rushed at times. So I had to push it a little back. But still, I enjoyed the season very much. Number 2 is season 2. Now this season is the one that basically made me love The Office. The first time I saw season 1, I thought, yeah, that was pretty funny. I liked it. I wouldn't consider it my favorite TV show of all time. Back then, my favorite was The Good Place. I didn't think it was iconic. I thought it was funny, but, I wasn't crying tears. I didn't think it was so hilarious. Then I saw season 2, and I thought it was great. It's kind of like season 1, but better. And season 1 is really good. So it's like them taking a big sandwich, then putting more layers and more seasoning, and making it even better. I'd actually like to try that sandwich. The injury, as weird as it might sound for most of you, is probably my favorite episode of the series. Then you have the Dundies, Christmas party, casino night, drug testing, booze cruise, the carpet, Halloween party, take your daughter to work day, Michael's birthday, Dwight's speech, the fight, the fire. It keeps going on. This is actually pretty heavy competition for season 1, but number 1. So this was very close to being my number 1, but my actual number 1 is just a little bit better. But finally, number 1 is season 3. This is the peak of The Office. The jokes, the characters, the episodes. And the best episodes are Gay Witch Hunt, which is hilarious, Hawaii, The Return, Phyllis's Wedding, Business School, Beach Day, and much more. The highlight of the season is probably when Andy came. He was always a good character, so seeing him finally join the cast, that was pretty funny. Michael is much more charismatic in this season, and Dwight is more ridiculous and funny than the first two seasons. As well, in the first two seasons, he was just a suck up to Michael. And he was just there to get pranked by Jim. He wasn't really the oddball, the crazy beet farmer. But in this season, he's just hilarious. He makes for some funny jokes. And overall, it's probably the best of Dwight. And overall, this is the funniest, most entertaining season of The Office. It's more character-based, and it's, well, hilarious. So, it comes in at number 1. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and click the bell if you want to see more videos from me. Are you an Office fan? Do you love The Office? Have you seen it on loop for 8 million times? Tell me in the comments. This has been Schofield Studios, where you're the audience. And cut.